Welcome to Beginner Cycle 101. I am so glad that you found me. I cannot wait to share my love of cycling with you. In this workout, we're going to spend 20 minutes going over the basics of cycling, talking about form and all of the things that you need to know to have a good ride. But before we can begin, I highly recommend that you check out my bike setup tutorial in order to help you set up your bike so that you can have the most effective and comfortable ride. And for that reason, I've added that video on to the end of this one. So if you need to pause, fast forward, check out that tutorial, set up your bike, and then come back here and let's start our ride. Welcome to Cycle 101. I am so glad that you showed up, and I am so thankful that you pressed play because I can't wait to share this awesome workout with you. So to get started, reach down, gear it up, find a slight tug underneath of your pedals. Feel control. Feel yourself pushing the pedals, and let's do this. All right. Right here, let's just get a little faster. Now you have that control underneath of the pedals so that you are not rocking on that saddle and that your pedals are not carrying your feet. You always, in any cycle class, want to maintain control. Number one rule. All right, get ready to love it. After my first ride, I was hooked. So I hope I can share that energy with you and help you find the fun, the energy, and the sweat with cycling. All right, making a little change. Reach down, give me just a little bit more gear underneath of those pedals. Find a little bit more control. You're not on a hill. We're still on a flat road, but you just have a little bit more road underneath of you. Very important thing, form. So let's talk form right now before we get too far into this. Your shoulders are down away from the ears. You have a light grip on those handlebars. You have a slight bend in your elbow. We don't want to have any locked elbows because it just pushes those shoulders up and makes you real tight. So bend those elbows. Keep that chest lifted. We want to make sure that we help ourselves breathe. If you're hunched over like this, that closes down the front. We need to open it and make sure we can breathe. Come on. Knees are pointed forward, tracking over your toes, and your feet are relatively flat as you go through that pedal stroke. We've got this. Next thing, big thing. Start your watch. You want credit, right? You press play. You showed up. Get the credit. Come on, can you go just a little faster right here? Perfect. All right, we're coming to our first working interval, and we're gonna head on to just a moderate hill. So I want you to reach down. I want you to gear it up. I want you to feel those legs slow. If you have a monitor at home, you're going about 70 RPMs right here. This is what we call your 8. Again, if you have that monitor and it shows resistance numbers, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about what you feel. Okay, push your legs just a little faster. Dig in just a little more. Chest up, breathe. Come on. Yes, you can. Back it off. Back it off right here. Hold that pace, hold that gear. All right, we just took a little bit off that speed. Breathe. We've got another push coming. Do what you can. Here it comes. Little faster right here. Little faster, dig in. Fight that gear. This is where you feel the power in your legs. This is where strength is built, one pedal stroke at a time. Hold. Breathe. Yes, you can. Stay with me. Go ahead, back off that pace. Let's try to keep that gear right where it's at, okay? Next most important thing about cycling, listen to your body, all right? If that means you're going too easy, make it a little more challenging. But at the same token, if it's too hard, know when to back it off. Listen to your body. Right here, push it. Just a little bit faster. Come on. Woo! Yes, you can. All right. Go ahead and gear down. Find that 7. Find that 7. That's where we have a little more run underneath of you, but you can pick up that pace a little faster. In fact, that's what we're gonna do. Make sure you're in control. If you geared it down too much, now's the time to gear it up. Get faster. Just pick up that pace, okay? And go a little faster. Hold. Back it off. How you doing? You're hanging in there. You're sticking with it. You've got it. Let's go. All right, find that base pace again. That first pace. Because you know what? We're gonna get faster. You're out on a nice road. The sun is shining. The wind is at your back. Get ready. Right here, faster. Control those pedals. If you find yourself rocking on that saddle, give yourself a little bit more gear, all right? Hold, hold, breathe. Back it off. We're gonna go right from this to that faster pace. So turn the focus on, find the energy, and stick with me. It's coming. Right about now. Let's go. Come on, hold. Just a little bit more. Back off. Find your base pace. Keep the same resistance. We're still sticking with this flat road. We're still sticking with speed. We're just gonna take it faster a little bit at a time. Okay? Yes. First little pickup pace is coming. Make sure you've got the gear if you've gapped it off. If you have that monitor at home, pick it up right here. 5-5, let's go. Otherwise, feel free to match my legs. Chest up, shoulders down, elbows bent. Okay, again a little faster. Help yourself through it, breathe. Keep your resistance, back off the pace. We're doing it again. Incrementally getting a little bit faster. Whew, you're probably breathing harder. Heart rates are up. And you know what? You better be sweating. Because I am. Buckets, I tell ya. That faster pace is coming. All right. Right here, take it up by 5 only. We are gonna turn it louder because we're gonna get faster. And it's coming. Right about now. Move. Let's move, let's move. Back off that pace. Just a little bit. We've got one more set of those. You can do it. Stay with me. Stay strong. Pick it up right here by 5. By 5. Move. Oh yes. You are doing it. Keep with it. Push through. No backing off early. Come on. Dig it in, dig it in, dig it in. Back it off. All right. Changing things up. Back to that climb. This time, we're gonna get a little steeper. Not your max, but underneath of it. Right here, gear it up. Find your 8. Find your 8. One more thing. Drink water. So important to stay hydrated. You need to hydrate before your ride, during your ride, and after your ride. So whenever you need that water, drink it. Right here, gear it up a little bit more. Get to your 9. Those legs slow into the 60s. Come on. Push. Dig. Back it off right here. Back it off. What I need you to do, I need you to focus on what you can do, not what you can't, okay? So stay with me right here. Gear it up, find your 8. Find your 8. Again, gear it up, find your 9, let's climb. Try to use both legs equally. Avoid letting one leg take over and do all the work. So right, left, push, dig. Back it off. Remember, strength isn't just physical. It's also mental. So sometimes when it gets tough, you've got to pull out that mental strength and power through and climb the hill, okay? So remember that whether it's in this beginning workout or 10 workouts from now, you've got to make sure that mindset is right and break through the barriers. Come on, be with me. Reach down. Gear it up, find your 8 again, find your 8. Feel that push, feel that climb, because we're gonna make it steeper to finish this little interval out. Right here, gear it up, find your 9, climb. Come on. Right, left, push. Dig, burn. Feel that burn in those legs. Let it all burn. Breathe. Breathe. Back it off. You know what? We're almost done. This is our last interval. We're gonna come back to that flat road, and I'm gonna ask you to go the fastest you've gone today. But you need to have control. So right here, find your 7. Find that 7. Stay with it, okay? Keep that control even when you get faster. I'm asking you to push yourself out of the comfort zone. I'm asking you to go the fastest you've been today. Right? Go. Now go. Back it off. Do what you gotta do to back it off. Give a few seconds before we need to get ready and do it again. Take yourself outside of that comfort zone if you can. If not, just give me what you got. You've made it this far. You have about 1 minute of work left. Get ready. Get set. Go. Do it. Focus on what you can do and hold it. Back it off. One more. One more. And then you can say you did it. You made it the whole way. I have no doubt that you can. Are you at your 7? Get ready. Make this your best. Make it all worth it. Put it all on the table right here. All right. Go. Go back off. Now you can. Go back off early. Always ride through. Well, you did it. We need to let that heart rate come down. So I want you to gear it down back to that 6 and find a nice, comfortable pace. And let's ride it out. How are you feeling? If this was your first class, I hope you feel amazing. You might feel tired, and that's okay. You did it, you made it, and it only gets easier from here. A couple other things. You might be sore tomorrow. That's normal, okay? Keep moving. Don't just sit down and do nothing. Keep moving. And that saddle sore, if you're sore where your saddle is, that's normal too. And I promise you, if you continue to keep riding, you won't notice it anymore. Give it 4 rides. Now that's not 1 ride a month for 4 months. That's at least 1 ride a week for 4 weeks. And you won't notice it. Woo! All right. You've done something amazing today. Never underestimate the power of showing up and giving it your all. You did great. You made it. First cycling workout, done and in the books. Here's a challenge for you. Come back after some time and do this workout again and see how far you've grown. It'll be a great marker of success. So stick with it, stay strong, and continue pedaling. Let's take a nice deep breath in. And as you blow it out, bring those hands behind you, drop the shoulders, and push the heart forward. Remember to celebrate all your successes, no matter how big or how small. And this has been a big one. So make sure you celebrate today. Release. One more time, deep breath in. And blow it out. Again, thank you for joining me. I'm so happy to be a part of your journey on this cycling road. So find me again, a couple other workouts to choose from. Maybe try it. Remember to listen to your body maintain your form, and hydrate. I can't wait to see you here on screen again soon. Until then, keep moving and be amazing. You did it! Woo! Your bike setup can make or break your ride. It is so important, not only for performance, but for your comfort as well. Here's a 5-step process that you can go through to get that bike to your perfect fit. Let's get started. The first thing you'll want to do is adjust the seat height. A good rule of thumb is to stand next to your bike and bring your seat up to about your hip height at your hip bone. Then you'll hop on the bike and place your feet in the pedals. At the bottom of the pedal stroke, your leg should be slightly bent. If it's too straight or you feel like you're reaching for the pedals at the bottom of the pedal stroke, your seat is too high, so bring it down a touch lower. On the other hand, if your knee is too bent, you're going to want to bring that seat height up a little bit. Next up, we need to adjust the seat fore or aft position. Basically, that means how far forward or how far back your seat needs to be. In order to do that, you'll need to be on your bike with your feet either clipped in or strapped into the foot cage. Bring your foot down so that it is parallel with the floor. Once you're there, you will check your knee. If your knee is on top of the ball of your foot, you are good to go. If your knee is forward towards your toes, adjust the seat back. If your knee is back over your ankle, adjust the seat forward. Now let's talk handlebars. This adjustment really is personal. It is up to you on how high you like your handlebars. To start, you could put your handlebars at the height of the seat, or maybe even a touch higher. However, if you're a beginner or you have back issues, I recommend bringing those handlebars up as far as they can go. In fact, that is how I like to ride. That is my preferred position, with the handlebars up as far as they can go. As you get more experience, you can adjust with those handlebars and even bring them down lower for a more aggressive riding position. Finally, you're going to want to adjust the distance of your handlebars. Now, as a side note, not all bikes have this adjustment, but if your bike allows you to move your handlebars forward or back, this is what you're going to want to look for. When you have your hands on the handlebars, you want a nice slight bend in the elbow. If your handlebars are too far out, your elbows are going to be straight and locked, and that is not an ideal position. On the reverse, if they're in too far, you might have that elbow too bent and too cramped. So set that adjustment so that you have a nice slight bend in your elbows. Once you have everything adjusted, hop on the bike and give it a test. Everything should feel comfortable and nothing should feel strained. Remember, it's all about finding what works best for you. So don't be afraid to make any small tweaks to help get that fit just right. Now you're ready to crush your next ride. So why not get started right now with a 10-minute workout, or if you're feeling a little feisty, go for 30. Until then, remember the bike settings that you just found, keep pedaling, and be amazing.